In this video, I want to talk about mind control and what you can do to get control of your own mind and not allow it to be manipulated. In the first little clip here, listen to what this Hollywood actor has to say on how Hollywood are manipulating and controlling people's minds. Get back to power and you can change the world just through thought.
If you are new to this subject, you might be thinking, it's just an act, it's just Hollywood. It's not. At the highest levels, you cannot reach mass fame without sacrificing something or being controlled. Just ask Roseanne Barr about MK Ultra in Hollywood.
You've been a Hollywood insider for so long, yet you've been vocal for so long. I mean, how challenging is it to see your colleagues across Hollywood lacking for the Obama administration when they have so much power and influence that they could single-handedly shape the dialogue when so many people are watching them?
Well, I think that, this is a culture of fear, and nobody's more afraid than people in Hollywood. They're afraid that they'll drop out of the top, They're afraid that they'll drop from the bottom of the pyramid. I go to Hollywood parties or, occasionally I go to Oscar parties and things like that. And people, big stars, people will grab me by the arm and take me aside and say, I just want to thank you for the things you say. And it blows my mind, but that's the culture. It's a culture of fear for sure. And it's a big culture of mind control too. MK Ultra mind control rules in Hollywood. If you don't know, Google that and look into it.
The power of thought in these crazy times where people are being completely manipulated with the way we're thinking. You think your thoughts are all yours. Sorry, but they're not. We're being programmed by media, TVs, frequencies all around us, movies, everything's affecting the way we think, the way we behave, our attitudes. And what's that creating? When you're angry all the time, which right now, when you look around you and the stupidity of people and the fear the governments and the world leaders are pushing on everyone about this corona bullshit. But just that fear alone and the anger maybe, whether you believe it or don't believe it, you're angry at the sides that believe it, and the ones who do believe it are angry at the sides that won't believe it. But it all comes down to our thoughts. What if we could change everything by the way we think? We keep dwelling on these negative thoughts, you will say, thoughts that don't serve us. And what's going to be created while we're focusing on nothing but the negative, nothing but things that don't serve us, things that anger us? On either side of the fence, this is for all people. If you're going to keep focusing on the things that upset you, you're going to create ill health for yourself, whether that just comes in the form of a headache or a tight neck and shoulders, where you're holding a lot of tension. What if we can change everything, change everyone else's thoughts and feelings too, by the way we think? So what if we started thinking positive things? You don't have to agree with everything you see and hear. You can either turn the TV off, don't watch that YouTube channel. If you don't agree with it, there's no good putting 1,000 negative comments on that person's YouTube channel. Just don't watch it. Problem solved. You feel good again. But what if your thoughts can change everything by you feeling good, thinking positive, things that serve you, things that serve the world? This energy, this vibration energy of those thoughts, your thinking, go out to everyone and everything. What if you can change the world by just by what you think? If I'm thinking the world's going to get over this pandemic and move forward and humanity will unite, and I just keep, pushing the thoughts, being those thoughts. It's what I believe. That there's a divine force helping us. There's something there, but divine power behind humanity. There's nothing to worry about. And by me being of that positive energy, now going beyond thoughts then by saying I'm being it, I'm more than just thinking it now, this is who I be. It changes the world. That energy, that vibrational energy goes out to all people. And people will start thinking what you think. Just by you thinking or being of that high vibrational energy that you now be. whenever I've had negative thoughts come in, at one stage I wasn't even aware I was being negative. And I'm thinking, you know what, all day all I do is think negative stuff. One day when I became aware of these negative thoughts, I just stopped it, and you know what, my happy place, I'll go to the beach. I start thinking of the beach. And when your thoughts, my thoughts are at the beach, well, all I'm seeing is people laughing, children running around having fun, people relaxing, reading, screaming with joy and feeling good. I don't see anything negative when it comes to a beach. No, I don't see shark attacks for those people thinking that. And I don't have shark attacks around me either. It's not the energy that I attract. So whenever a negative thought would come in, that's exactly what I'd think. I say, okay, stop that thought, just go to the beach now. I'm sitting at the beach, and there, from that moment forth, my thoughts will just start to change and become more positive from there. And the more I did that, the less and less negative thoughts I had in a day, week, month, years, whatever it is now. You can still know the truth, but don't allow what's happening in the world to be your whole collective consciousness. A collective consciousness of positive vibration, positive thoughts, goes out to everyone and changes consciousness. It all starts with a thought. That thought then becomes who you be, and then your being, that consciousness who you be, then goes out to everyone and changes the world.